Welcome back, kids. Are you ready? I'm ready. Are you ready?
There. That must be the Temple of Mythal.
We haven't seen Corypheus yet. Bet that's about to change.
I'd count on it. Be ready.
I hear...
Namelana Sabanalet.
They still think to fight us, Master.
These are but remnants. They will not keep us from the Well of Sorrows.
Well of Sorrows?
Be honored. Witness death at the hands of a new god.
Cannot be.
Across the bridge! Now!
Well, that probably could have gone better. I mean, I guess strictly speaking, it could have gone worse. But it definitely could have gone better too. And now, it seems we know how Corypheus is immortal. Interesting.
At last, Mythal's sanctum. Let us proceed before Corypheus interferes.
If he's here for a mirror, why'd Corypheus say he wants a Well of Sorrows?
I am uncertain of what he referred to.
You were guessing. Corypheus might not be after this alluvion. It might not even be here.
Yes, I was wrong. Does that please you? Whatever the Well of Sorrows might be, Corypheus seeks it, and thus you must keep it from his grasp.
Let's find this well before Corypheus's people do. I want to know how Corypheus returned to life. We saw him die.
And his life force passes on to any blighted creature, Darkspawn, or Grey Warden.
So that's how the bastard survived, Hawk.
For once, I'm relieved I'm not really a warden.
We'll find a way to stop him once we're done here.
'Tis strange. Archdemons possess the same ability, and still the Grey Wardens are able to slay them. Yet Corypheus, they locked away. Perhaps they knew he could do this, but not how.
It's sealed.
Corypheus's lackeys managed to open it. Perhaps the altar holds a clue. It appears the temple's magics are still strong.
Ancient Elven. I can't make out much. Here it says Abella San, which means the place of sorrow. That must refer to the well.
There is something about knowledge, respectful or pure. Shivenen. Shivenen. 'Tis all I can translate. That it mentions the well is a good omen.
We're out of luck, unless one of those temple elves drops a lexicon.
Supplicants to Mythal would have first paid obeisance here. Following their path may aid entry.
So, good Andrastians, we offer a prayer to elven gods.
If need be, unless you wish to turn back. Welcome. Let us see what awaits.
Oh, but look! There's something over here. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Oh, a wool station.
Why would this be here?
Something wrong.
It depicts the dread wolf, Fen-Harel. In elven tales, he tricks their gods into sealing themselves away in the beyond for all time. Setting Fen-Harel in Mythal's greatest sanctum is as blasphemous as painting Andraste naked in the chantry.
My clan set statues of the Dread Wolf outside our camp. They're meant to frighten harmful spirits.
Perhaps. I thought the ancient elves above quaint superstitions. Still, so long as the wolf's jaws cannot close around us, we may pass safely on.
No, I left him back at Skyhold. If you bring Solus along, you learn a little bit more. You learn how... if you talk to Solus a little bit more, which I don't, because I can't stand him, you learn that he's really resentful of Dalish. The culture and, the people. Which always bothered me. And then I learned the truth. And it still bothered me. More so, actually.
Hold them off!
There's always that one fucking guy who spends the entire time hiding. Howard.
Come on, we might catch them.
Hold a moment. While they rush ahead, this leads to our true destination. We should walk the petitioner's path as before.
You forget that army fighting for us out there? Longer we play around, the more Inquisition soldiers die. There's a hole. Jump in.
Performing these rituals may mean the difference between reaching the well before Corypheus's minions and not at all.
You're very eager to reach our destination.
Are we not all eager to stop Corypheus from achieving his mad plan?
It sounds like what you want is that well.
There is a danger to the natural order. Legends walked Thedas once, things of might and wonder. Their passing has left us all the lesser. Corypheus would squander the ancient power of the well. I would have it restored.
I should take your word that this is altruism and not hunger for power.
Yes. Far easier to believe the Witch of the Wild's full of greed. Mankind blunders through the world, crushing what it does not understand. Elves, dragons, magic. The list is endless. We must stem the tide, or be left with nothing more than the mundane. This I know to be true. I read more in the first chamber than I revealed. It said a great boon is given to those who use the Well of Sorrows, but at a terrible price.
What sort of curse should we brace ourselves for if we use the well?
'Twould be easier by far to advise you of a curse. This price is not so well defined. My priority is your cause, but if the opportunity arises to save this well, I am willing to pay the cost.
And gain what?
That is what we must discover. The rituals may point the way.
Ugh. Look, it wasn't that Lannon was being like, yeah, Morrigan, you're right. It was really more the fact that this is the Temple of Mythal. This belonged to his people. His Valasleen honors Mythal. Mythal is his favored god, and yes, he realizes the severity of the issue, but this is a sacred place, and he is not going to just wander around, blundering through it, breaking everything in his path. And yes, there is probably an easier way to do this, but I don't remember the easier way. Hey guys, you're not supposed to be up here. Ah! Right, let's try this one more time. I love wasting time. It would be easier if you assholes would get off. Guys, get the fuck away.
Indeed. Time to proceed to the next ritual, I should think.
Complete.
We are close. There is but one more path to follow.
Yeah, usually do this in... Seriously? I think I might have to start this one over. Oh, no! Ha! Diagonally! It's like the Connect 4 commercials always taught me.
So, what now?
Come, let us see if the doors have opened.
Yes, let's.
Tis not what I expected. What was this chamber used for?
We're being watched.
Venavis. You are unlike the other invaders. You have the features of those who call themselves Elven. You bear the mark of magic, which is familiar. How has this come to pass? What is your connection to those who first disturbed our slumber?
I don't understand the slumber bit. Who are you?
I am called Abelas. We are sentinels, tasked with standing against those who trespass on sacred ground. We wake only to fight, to preserve this place. Our numbers diminish with each invasion. I know what you seek. Like all who have come before you, you wish to drink from the Vira Belasan.
The place of the Way of Sorrows. He speaks of the well.
It is not for you. It is not for any of you.
So you're elves from ancient times? Before the Tevinter Imperium destroyed Arlathan?
The Shemlin did not destroy Arlathan. We Elven warred upon ourselves. By the time the doors to this sanctuary closed, our time was over. We awaken only when called, and each time find the world more foreign than before. It is meaningless. We endure. The Vira Belasan must be preserved.
Our people have lost everything. They need you. They could learn from you.
Our people? The ones we see in the forest, shadows wearing Valisleen. You are not my people. And you have invaded our sanctum as readily as the Shemlin.
We knew this place was sacred. We've respected it as best we could.
I believe you. Trespassers you are, but you have followed rites of petition. You have shown respect to Mythal. If these others are enemies of yours, we will aid you in destroying them. When this is done, you shall be permitted to depart. And never return.
Consider carefully. You must stop Corypheus, yes, but you may also need the well for your own.
Shut up, Morrigan.
I accept your offer.
You will be guided to those you seek. As for the Vira Belasan, it shall not be despoiled, even if I must destroy it myself.
No!
Cool.
They left someone behind. A handy guide, maybe?
Mythal asked.
That's helpful, since Morrigan chased off on her own.
Man, Lannon hearing a literal ancient elf, an elf from before the fall of Arlathan, say, "You are not my people," that was such a huge blow. Like, psychologically, like, emotionally. And it really, primed the pump, so to speak, for what happens next with
This
Solus.
place looks untouched.
You have any idea how much this place is worth?
Don't let Solus hear you say that.
Admit it. You were wondering.
Yeah, he was. Like, it was beautiful seeing this place, but... An elf from Arlathon just looking Lennon in the eye and being like, bitch, I am not you. I am not like you. It's like, oh, okay, then that's fine. That's good. He cried a lot after that. I mean, in fairness, he always cries. But damn, that was hard.
Gilas Velathan.
I think she wants us to go back.
Just a quick look around.
This whole game is just so rough to Elven Inquisitors. Like, the Elven Inquisitor has to just sit there and learn all these horrible truths about the history and the legacy that he was trying so desperately to restore as a Dalish elf. Everything he thought he knew about the Elvenon was a lie, and that's devastating. And when next we meet, we will head into the inner sanctum and see for ourselves what this Well of Sorrows really is. See you then.